Hey guys, it's Ken Scott back with another episode. Something that happened to a friend of mine, and it's a very interesting thing. She's right over here. You guys can't see her. She's a hit laughing at me because she's never seen this side of me. It came out. You guys seem to think that when you have a US waiver, it guarantees you entry. I've told you guys before that's straight bullshit. So the discount waiver companies that promise you guys that once you have a waiver, you're guaranteed entry. That's BS. And the reason why we know was obviously because of my past, because of what I used to do, and because this young lady sitting right here went through it. If you want to show your hand, you can. We won't show your face.
Hello.
They can't see. Okay, so they saw the face.
I'm real.
So let's call you
Ashley A.
there we go. We'll call you Ashley. So Ashley, so what happened at the border? You had a waiver for your old offense from back in the day.
Mhm.
So your waiver got taken.
And
So
I successfully used my waiver a few times.
I don't think they can hear you.
Okay, so I successfully used my waiver a few times and then went to go across the border last year. And some new accusations came up about me. And waiver or not, they held me into basically detained me for 8 hours and then blocked me again, or what is it, banned me for 5 years.
Yeah, you got the 5-year ban. I just saw your documents here.
Yeah.
And then so when you have to redo your waiver,
Yeah,
we have to account for the thing from the past and the thing in this sworn statement.
yeah.
So as long as you have no ties to like Hamas, Hezbollah, or Al Qaeda, we have to ask. This is scary.
I laugh, but that's not a serious that's a very serious accusation, but no, absolutely not. It's unfortunate that's something that I've been approved for as a waiver before, and they've accepted that is now going to be something that is an addition to follow on top of this new thing, for eternity. Because as long as I want to get into the States, I'm always going to have to be applying for these waivers.
Correct.
Till I die, basically. I don't think unless they change law where they revisit it, but I don't even think I'll ever be eligible for a 10-year.
No. And guys, what you guys don't seem to understand is when you file for these waivers, you're basically filing for a new assessment. So when you guys say it's renewal, that's bullshit. It's not a renewal, it's a new assessment. Like in her case, for her old thing from back in the day, she's already been assessed for that. She's been cleared. But when she crossed the border here, and the things that they felt that they have found, which I have to argue, I think was BS.
Thank you.
They gave her the ban, well, a 5-year ban. So now her clock, I told her, it's just been restarted. So, and I know she didn't like hearing that.
Oh, no. I don't know if your viewers know this, but there's a waiting period. So now that I've been banned for 5 years, of that 5 years, Ken just told me I have to wait 2 to 3 years of that before I can reapply, or I'm going to automatically be denied. So that's wasting time and money on both parts, which is you're an honest individual, but if you were not a great person or a lawyer, that person could be like, yeah, sure, you want to apply every year until year 3, and I'm wasting all that time and money. It's a lot of money.
It is.
It is, and it's a lot of money I don't want to give America.
although you get it at no cost.
Well, no, but not going down to the border in that application fee in the US dollars.
But that fee is going up.
Oh, of course it is.
Possibly October to 1,100. Guys, I wish you could see her face.
Oh.
She looked like she just saw a ghost.
Oh, with the Canadian, that's painful. Well,
they're talking about raising it. I mean, it may not get raised, but
that's double. It's 585 right now.
US right now, yeah. They're talking about 1,100 US.
Well, I might not be reapplying. It's just frustrating, and I just want your followers to know, be smart, man. Don't be silly at all when you're crossing the border. Be smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, but you're the top of the line. I mean, you understand this stuff totally. They got the one little thing they got on you.
Yeah.
But you're top of the line. Some of these other people that come through here, it's just
they do stupid things, and you're like, what were you thinking? They couldn't do that with me, which is why I think they penalized me, because they were like, she's too smart, block her.
Yeah, you're too intelligent.
That's literally what I think happened.
It is. You're too intelligent.
I'm like, so you're telling me I've answered all your questions and they've all come back correct, and you're still telling me I can't cross?
Yeah, I looked at your statement. That statement is bullshit because there's nothing you really did wrong there.
No.
But because you were too intelligent, they said, we're going to get her.
Yeah.
We got something for her.
Oh, I have a lot of other things I want to say, but I'll save that for off camera. Yeah.
Well, guys, that she has to run here in a bit, and so do I. So I just want to let you guys know that we get you guys cleared to enter the USA. So these discount waiver companies that tell you that there's a guaranteed entry with a waiver, that's straight bullshit. It's
a lie.
Yeah, thank you.
And just to add, before we got in touch with each other, I had dealt with some of those, like Canada waivers or whatever. I've dealt with some of those companies where they just will take your money, tell you that they can promise you something, and sometimes they won't even file your application properly, and you will go through this vicious circle of just lies and confusion, which is what I dealt with before I finally came to you and they realized I can't apply for, I don't know, what was the other thing called? A pardon.
Yeah.
I couldn't apply for a pardon. I had to specifically apply for a waiver, and they kept sending in an application as a pardon for me, which I kept getting denied for, but they kept taking my money. Oh, we'll reapply. Oh, we'll reapply. So I don't suggest going through these companies that say that they can guarantee, because that's an automatic lie. Every person is case by case.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's case by case. It doesn't mean that this one person who may have the exact same charges as another person will both have the same outcome. It doesn't mean that. So
none of this stuff's guaranteed. Even we tell people it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed.
I knew applying with my waiver when you had told me, like, hey, this is 5 years, but it doesn't mean you're going to get through. I knew that. But for this, I just feel like I got railroaded.
Oh, you did.
Because I could have understand if I crossed the border and found something or something stupid or whatever. None of that happened. So I just think it was very unfair.
Yeah, it is unfair.
Yeah.
You got to stop being so intelligent.
Nope. And on that note, I'm out.
She's out the door, guys.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. We will get back to you at another time. And you guys remember, these waivers do not guarantee entry. It's all case by case, which also means it's case specific. So it just depends, guys. All right, guys. Ken Scott signing off, and live long and prosper. Why you should be denied entry to that country. So, if you're denied entry to the United States for criminality, maybe, at a bar fight, or maybe you were accused of, I don't know, it's okay. You didn't do it. This is what you want to do. You may need a U.S. entry waiver. You may, or you may not. If you do, you want to use sendittoken.com. Send it to ken.com. And once you use sendittoken.com, we can get you cleared to enter the United States. Does not matter what your conviction is, whether it's for or
nothing is impossible.
Why? Because we're there when you need us.
Sendittoken.com. I gotta tell you, folks, wait till Hulk Hogan comes out here. The roof is gonna come off the Bell Center here in Montreal. As the anticipation builds, you can feel it. The legendary Hulk Hogan is a heartbeat away